be shy. I've
Do
just
not-
got to take down a record
no
of your
need to be
name and
shy.
face. Come on, step forward.
¿Será que puedo? You can either... Ajá.
Are you the one then? Is it you?
¿Puedo seleccionar
No?
el que yo me hice?
It is hard to say.
Es este. ¿Era este? Creo que sí. A ver. ¿O no? ¿O sí? Buah, no me acuerdo. Uy, no me acuerdo si era este.
Aha! I thought I recognized you. Not you then. Fie! Whichever of you 'tis is going to regret wasting my time.
A ver, solo hay una forma de saberlo. A hacer un toquecito la... Suelto. El video. Porque yo me hice... Ah, ya me acordé del personaje. Ok, ¿cómo?
If the pawn I'm looking for doesn't come for... Ah, it must be you. You've got an arrogant... Are you the one then?
Si no, no ninguno de estos.
Speak up, you good-for-nothing pawns. Which of you is it?
Ajá. How to use your previous character in Dragon's Dogma 2. Character insert. The character with the game logo below will be transferred to the main game. How to transfer your character tag data. Ok, yo ya tengo creado esa cosa. The character will be with the game logo below. It will be transferred to the main game. If you have multiple characters, you can use select data to change the character to be transferred. Okay. So...
Is it you? No? Ah, it must be you. There's no mistaking it. You're the one.
You are the one. Yes. Use existing character data to create the arising. Yes. Ajá. Listo. Perfecto. Ahí está. Finalizado. 20. ¿Qué tan joven se puede? No. Oh, le puedo poner 999 de edad. Claro que sí. Claro que sí, güey. Tengo 1000 años. Confirmar. Eso no afecta, espera. La edad no afecta en nada, sí. Vamos a ver. Is the age affect? O mejor dicho, has the age impact on Dragon's Dogma 2. Those age matter. Vamos a ver. Ah, ok, la edad no afecta. Your rising age won't negative or positive impact anything important. Ok. This is simply a role-playing choice. Ok, listo. Entonces vamos con edad 99, claro que sí. Confirmar. Yes.
I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
I hasten home, for this is not my duty. Where I stand.
Learn your place, pawn.
So tired. Is there no escape?
Every minute of this existence is torment.
My shift's over. Sign of my replacement.
The sun's too bright for these poor eyes.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
Am I shedding?
'Twould be unwise to disobey. The overseer will show you no mercy.
My veins. And I
I'll not stick
worked
my head
hard
where
today.
it's
Time to be heading
I
home.
think I've earned a rest.
Can't bring myself to do.
Time for you to get to work.
You were prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
not ruins your day by getting cut open.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leave.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
I'll not stand.
Swift strikes are a thief's greatest weapon. Watch for an opening, then press your foe till they are overwhelmed. These may not carry shields, but their nimbleness allows them to dodge incoming attacks with ease. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for clever combatants. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to your foe.
Are you unharmed?
Get chased! Make ready. Move to a descent.
Concerning!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! After them! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now, was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. It's certainly not like that. Here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? That's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there.
Fine! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it.
If you find your strength flagging, imbibe a curative or have a bit of green watch. When one of the fiends comes, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Still, I can hardly... Where are you going? I'll not fall...
Fine! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it.
Where are you going? If you find your strength flagging, imbibe a curative or have a bit of green watch. When one of the... There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look at the miserable state of the village and know that. We can but hope that rid us. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and... Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look at the miserable state of the village and to see that. Can but hope no means people and steps forth to challenge it. I dare say Vermund owes much of its prosperity to the sovereigns who have served. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns. They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
Pawns are known as Crossers of the Rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, 'tis our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the Rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie. This is... The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no... Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen?
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer. It is within my power to... Very well. May fortune...
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize...
So tired. I kick just about any...
What do you want with me?
This ladder looks...
A good training regime, huh?
Hoy there. You seem well my pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't... Aye. Being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. You should stop by the inn in Melv if you get the chance. No. Hard feelings if you prefer it. They've... Hoy there. My pa always used to say, aye, being armed, you should stop by the inn in Melv if you get the... Aye, being armed is better. You should stop by the inn in Melv if you get the chance.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. A moment long awaited. I knew... It was only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height. There's no discipline but steadfast devotion.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Pleasure doing business with you.
We're running low on everything. From provisions to crafting material, we've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads alone. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock and... What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course. Glad to hear it. Here, take this list. He ought to be somewhere north of here, and in the note, and he'll take care of the rest.
First the dragon.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Delighted to meet you. Especially...
Hail, Arisen. Very well.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Isn't easy keeping the pantry
Nodding
stocked
off
these
where I
days.
stand.
Here in Verb, there, they believe that in that regard, our country...
What am I to do?
I see you recognise my worth, Arisen. I suppose I should consider myself honoured to serve.
I've not trained for this.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Hail! You a soldier? We've had to start sending out new...
Is that so?
Lachlan. But I dare say...
Aye, I expect he will.
Ricardo. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area?
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our post. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go and ask... You've my thanks.
We have been called upon to render aid. Let us make haste.
Well met. Always a pleasure.
Whate'er you... I'll not stick my head where it'll get cut off. Oh, I don't think this right now.
Well met.
I'm nodding off where I stand. I've not the time for your prattling. Bother someone else. Must hold out till someone comes to read.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
If your plane arisen,
Hold out till someone comes to read me.
This way, if you please.
Here we go again.
Give no quarter!
By your leave.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
I'll turn you into a pincushion! What a fascinating way to end a foe! This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
Truly?
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. creature's corpse will serve us well. Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I do not believe I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, you saved me this time. But I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I've the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors...
Don't we have a report to make, Master? Right, just follow me. Here at last.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for...
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their group.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We...
Twould be a wasted opportunity not to make our delivery while we're here.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
'Tis as you say. Hold a moment. Haven't we already found what's being asked of us here? It was an eventful journey, but we might...
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as 'tis. And make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on. You know what to do.
Where ought we to begin our search? The items on this list can be crafted by combining certain materials, and I happen to know where they can be found. I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. On another note, looking upon our party, I noticed that none of us are fighters.
Follow me if you would. I know the path best travelled.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
That's everything on the list. What say we lighten our packs by delivering it all to Sir Marcus? Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Fear not, Master. Naught shall befall you while I am here. This way, if you please. Good. We're here.
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Haven't you anything for me yet? Well, you best get to it then. How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I... Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now. They'll be expecting me.
Shall we be off? We've a report to make. Well, now that we've delivered the items on the list, I suppose we ought to report back to Sir Geoffrey. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Pray slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavour to keep...
Oi, many thanks for... As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering a supply. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied, and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
Well said.
Fancy a gander? I find good. For sale. Much obliged.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent find.
What did he say his name was again? Ah, the lad's in Vermouth now. He's eager. I'll give him that. Expedition, sword drills, say the word and he'll join in at a... Say, you look experienced. You should talk to the lad. I'm sure he'll be glad of a bit of guidance.
You'll have to excuse me. If you're playing at Arisen in search of preferable treat...
Who are you supposed to be?
You seem well.
I'll not stop to polish up.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating. We've got goblins!
Shame I've never advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
If you would.
Together, we are indomitable. Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? At any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil. I cannot halt your plans.
Nothing of it!
Splendid.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortuitous.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised. So this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory.
Pitiable arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to... Please. Hope to see you again.
It takes two to make a sale, and this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
this moment forth. Thou art arisen. Charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in, after all. 'Tis only by your courage that I live today. I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
Where are you? You ought to have returned.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider. Now, tell me, are you registered? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in... Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master that. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintained. 'Tis a vocation. I am a fighter myself. 'Tis a vocation for the... However, thus, a mage is unlikely to last long. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. 'Tis entirely... But I shan't take up any more of your time.
Never for a moment did I doubt you.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
In my line of business, patience is key. Do come again.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
Have you need of me?
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entry.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Oh, have you some... Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, but, well, as luck would have it, 'twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. What? You do that? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you... Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir.
We could make the fruit roberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
At last, it all becomes clear.
Yes? Is...
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Ah, I'll take that. We might find...
Well, you ought not strain yourself, not in your current state. Well, you ought...
Twill near get done if I stand around talking.
These writings...
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit, Rob? Oh, well, if you do pick...
Ah, well met. Hip. For some fruit, Roberant, are we?
Always a pleasure. The recipient awaits, Master.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some... Oh, so this is what it... I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to...
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
To have returned by now. Maybe it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on it.
A treasure chest! Oh, I can hardly wait to open it!
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
To do. He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on it. Yet in order to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
It's been a hard day. I must earn the people's
just what I needed. Feels eerie when I'm around.
Didn't you hear me?
Ah, you first and foremost, my thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our...
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. Goblins approach!
Well sported, a few more victories like that, and we'll have 'em running for the hills.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, not dealt life. Best hope you're not one of them. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust in our journey.
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Truly? I will protect you. I'll go and open the chest.
I would so enjoy seeing this obstacle smashed to pieces.
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aid. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. One can see far to the distance from here.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
You have my support.
Halt! State your business.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearance.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean?
'Tis uncertain. This one...
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up...
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, all's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
'Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Townspeople depend on it.
Hold up. Someone comes to relieve me. Besides, I'm nodding off where I stand.
Oh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Or...
Good. Place to put our feet up, if we've a tent with us.
A chance to recover our strength would be most welcome. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
The longer our journey, the more of each other we come to know.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Me arisen. Wait a moment.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
People like that, and we've been done here soon enough. Whatever it is you need, I should gladly oblige.
Say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! Might await us on the road ahead.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Take this. It is something I found. What did you do? Rather valuable, this.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search. So close a call offers no solace in victory.
Let us pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try not to slip up again.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. If we share our strengths, we can begin forming.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
And I'll strike them down.
We are at our best when we combine our strength. I'll save you!
Thank goodness someone has a hand to lend.
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
manner of madness is this?
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
The find of the century, I dare say. I wonder whether my master from beyond the rift managed to find that. Somehow I doubt it. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Go right ahead. Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
This place makes my hair stand. Should trouble occur, the quiet day is a welcome one. What's this? We're trapped! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
A Cyclops? Pray, be on your guard. I grabbed hold of the beast. Now proceed to reach the point.
Well said.
It seems we have enraged our friend. We must not use their rage to our advantage. It is easily done. Well done.
We must spare no effort against this foe, lest we suffer bitter defeat.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
See, I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen, yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thought. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant... Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart.
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
It can be. Most convenient, though they only travel during the day. Prod me if you must, Master, but I've nothing more to say. I'm only glad to have
Are you certain you're happy to have me along? Let us work together to...
A profitable endeavor.
Goblins! What rotten luck!
Goblins, Master!
No one can defend themselves when rattled like this.
I can do no less in service to the arisen.
I can try.
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn, though I admit I had my doubts at first.
This one's not a bad sort.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before you, and no other, are the Sovereign. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, yet not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a...
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch.
You're a kind one, aren't you? In fact, there's aught I would ask of you.
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait.